What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another JMS Talks. Today we're talking about Bleeding Cool attacks Dale Keown. Yeah. So if you missed it, yesterday Dale Keown on his YouTube channel, 44 Numbskull, uh, did his very first live stream ever. And he did it very drunk. And those of us that know Dale, that have streamed with Dale, that love Dale, this is not out of the ordinary to who he is. He likes to party. You see him on the Ballers on Friday nights on Shane Davis or Mandy Summers' channel or Patrick Parnell's channel. And now this is what they do. They have fun. They drink, like this. You're letting loose, right? Dale had been up all night. For all accounts, I think he was up for like 30 hours. And he's just letting loose. He's having a good time. And, he did the cardinal sin that you try not to do when you drink live on stream, which is pass out without turning the camera off or ending the stream. And so we all got to sit here and watch him sleep for like 5 or 6 hours. I can't remember how long it was. Like I was going in back and forth, just checking, make sure he was okay, jumping in with the chat. And he carried like 100 plus viewers almost the entire time. Like to me, that is epic. And he got like 500-600 subs. I mean, he went from being a non-monetized channel that's under 1,000 subs to being over 1,000 subs all in one stream. That's epic, everybody. That's legendary. Only one man can do that, and his name is Dale motherfucking Keown. So we all take that as something fun. It's gonna be lore now. It's gonna be like the CG lore. We can look back, tell the story of the night or the day that Dale Keown passed out on stream for 6 hours. It's gonna be something that we can look back and laugh about and have a good time. But then that there are those in the industry that are going to take exception to this and take a chance to take a shot at Dale. And Bleeding Cool absolutely does that in this article, and it's absolutely sickening to me. They do it in a way where they kind of make it seem like they're concerned or just reporting the news, and then they go into this. So we'll read this. Dale Keown's first live, YouTube has him asleep for the last 4 hours. Obviously, this was done by Rich Johnson. We all know where he lies. Comic book creator Dale Keown is best known for his run on Incredible Hulk with Peter David and for creating the comic book Pit at Image Comics, which, by the way, is still a legendary comic book. Pit #1 is probably my all-time favorite comic book and will always be. And he's bringing it back, so all these haters, they can do whatever they want, but Dale Keown is going to be doing a new run of Pit written by our very own Phil Diaz, and it's going to be absolutely awesome and going to break records when that thing crowdfunds. So these guys can all eat crow. Has gone on to YouTube about the kind of things that comic book creators who were the biggest in the 80s and 90s talk about on YouTube. He just launched his first live video where he talks to his fans, and as of writing, this is over 5 hours long. However, the last 4 hours and 20 minutes, he hasn't had much to say. He seems to have fallen asleep and passed out, but the video has kept running. He is still stirring and breathing and occasionally moves positions, and that's good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? That's fine. That's fine. It's when you get down here, you got to really go into detail about what Dale was saying early on in the stream. And this is a hit piece. That he's trying to get Dale, disowned by the industry. Because why? Because he came out and claimed Comicsgate last year. Or that's what it is. He's trying to do this to make Dale look bad so that people won't want to work with him like Marvel or whatever. And it's despicable. It says, if you go back to the beginning of the video, you can listen to Dale Keown talking in a rather extreme language about, Marvel Comics raping the Hulk. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, stop being so damn sensitive about everything. And how drunk he is about how he loves the Hulk but hates Mark Ruffalo. I mean, is that controversial, and Marvel and DC as a whole, and also about his admiration for fellow YouTuber creator Mandy Summers. Now, if anybody pays attention, we all know this. This is not anything new. If you actually follow Dale on the streams he's on, he's very open to a lot of this stuff. So this isn't just some guy. This isn't the Mel Gibson moment, right? Of getting drunk and then like all these things come out and then people try to cancel him. I guarantee you people will try to cancel Dale after this. He's uncancelable. All right. And he's safe and he's got a home at Comicsgate. So I think this is all it's all funny to me. You know, it's all funny to me that people would go this lengths to try to hurt someone, but whatever. But at one point, he slumps forward, falls back, and seems to have gone to sleep. His fans are still posting the comments over 4 hours later over his small movements and breathing as signs of life, calling on people to go around there or just wonder how this is going to end and when exactly Dale will wake up. Um, it's a late one for me. Hey, my queen just died. I'm planning on going to bed myself, but this video seems to transfixiate. So seems so transfixing and mellowing. The fuck, transfixing. Anyway, I hope you're okay, Dale, and don't wake with too large of a hangover. But when you wake up, there may still be hundreds of eyes on you. Well, there were still hundreds of eyes on him. And you know what? And he woke up and he came back to the camera and he finished the stream for about 20 minutes and he was good. And went on with Ethan after that. And everybody joked about it and laughed about it. And that's what it was. You know, it was nothing bad. But this just, okay, this just is done to try to embarrass Dale, which you can't do. You can't embarrass this dude. So you absolutely fail. But this is what you're trying to do. You're doing these posts, blah, 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 and edit. As of this post was published, Dale was woken up. Apparently, none worse for the wear. He's just stepped out, and his fans are wanting him to return, and he did return. You know, he did return, and it was fine. It was an epic stream. Fun was had all around. No harm done. But of course, you're going to get people that come out that try to attack him by writing articles like this, and I'm sure there's going to be other stuff that comes out about it. But you know, the fact is, if you go, I saw a post on Facebook where people, you know, the usual crowd was posting comments there and just talking about like, you know, negative things about Dale. Talking about like how he used to be good and like all this kind of stuff. I'm like, you know what? If you guys even pay attention, which you clearly aren't, you're clearly not paying attention by the stupid shit that you say on Facebook. But if you were paying attention, you would notice that since Dale has come to Comicsgate, and I'm sure that's the only reason why people dislike him right now, because he's not vocal on social media. He doesn't really speak his mind about politics or anything like that. He keeps to himself. The only thing he does is goes on live streams, has fun, drinks with his friends, and you know what? He's producing some of the best work of his career. And if you can't see that, then you're not really paying attention to this man and to his career. So all these people going on these comments, talking their little bullshit, insults and all this kind of stuff, you can fuck off. You can fuck right off because you are not following the dude. You have no way to talk about anything. This guy was great in the 90s. He made his impact on the Incredible Hulk, killed it. He defined the Hulk, the look of the Hulk for the rest of existence. I mean, when you see the Hulk in the movies, that's Dale Keown's Hulk. You know, he took over the Smart Hulk era with Peter David and defined what the Hulk should look like. And when you think of the Incredible Hulk, you think of Dale Keown's art right off the bat. Even a guy like Mark Silvestri, who I met a few weeks ago at Fan Expo in Chicago, I brought up Dale to him. We were talking just a little bit, and he himself said that the definitive Hulk artist was Dale Keown, and that dude could draw anything. And he's correct, absolutely correct. And then he goes on to Image, has his own creator, own title, and Pitt absolutely kills it. Yeah, there were some shipping issues and stuff like everybody had in the 90s when you're learning to be a creator for the first time and actually doing the business side of comics. But the art was amazing. That series was great, especially those early on issues. That first issue of Pitt is still an epic issue of Pitt. If you haven't read it, go find it now. Pitt #1. Go find that, read it, study it, invest in it. I mean, it's absolutely a gorgeous book, holds up today. And then he has a career. He goes to Top Cow, does The Darkness, does a bunch of stuff for Marvel again. Hasn't dropped off one bit, one single bit. He's just kept getting better and better and better. And now that he's drawing, doing covers, doing that story for Ethan Van Sciver, the Salamandroid story that's going to be part of the next Cyberfrog crowdfunder, which is going to be amazing. You see the work he's producing right now for like Mandy Summers' cover of Gem Shock, my cover of Reaper Destroyer, Aaron Lepresti's cover of Wraith of God, what Shane Davis's cover of Glorious Rex. These things are beautiful. He hasn't lost a step. In fact, he's just getting better and better. And now he's passionate about what he's doing. So the work he's producing now is even better. Even better. This is the best stuff I've ever seen him produce. So this isn't going to hurt Dale one bit. It's going to be something funny that we all laugh at. It's going to become lore, CG lore, like anything else. And the haters are going to hate, and they're going to make a lot of noise, and they can fuck right off. So that's basically all I have to say about it. So thank you for tuning in. I will talk to you guys all later. Peace. Hey, everybody, before you go, did you know I have my own comic book called Reaper Destroyer on Indiegogo now? It's an action sci-fi adventure that captures everything about the dark heroes of the 90s that we love, but with a modern day twist. If you haven't yet, please consider backing today. There's a link in the description below, and I will talk to you all later.